Anybody that's been in this position knows that you're going to have insane dreams all night and wake up in physical pain. Like the other night, I was somewhere with this guy named Skinny that I was in a band with, this tall, skinny guy, and we're in some office all of a sudden, and Skinny's got a suit and tie on. Something's wrong with that, because Skinny was always in greasy, ragged clothes. And I remember saying to myself, well, there's something wrong when you see Skinny in a suit, because that's something I've never seen. And anyway, we left out of that office, me and Skinny, and some blonde-headed guy, always some blonde-headed guy walking around in these dreams. I don't know who he is or what. We get in this, we're leaving, but they're in a red Corvette. So there's no place for me to ride, so I have to jump, and they don't care about me. They don't care anything about me, whether I'm left or whatever. And I have to just jump on the back of the Corvette, and it's got a luggage rack on it. So I grab hold of the luggage rack with both hands, knowing in my mind this is dangerous, I could die. And they take off like 100 miles an hour in that thing. And one side of the luggage rack, the screws are loose, and it's kind of vibrating and moving. And I'm hanging on for my ass. And they don't care. And it's going through my mind how, man, if I hit that asphalt, it's going to fuck me up. I'm going to hurt like hell when my ass comes across that asphalt. But I hang on to that thing for dear life, and we get wherever it is we're going, and we're at another office. There's a blonde woman in this office. I don't know who she is. And Skinny's with me. We're at the door. And for some reason, I ask her what's going on. And she's all bragging about how we're about to clean up on some cash. There's some so-and-so music performer, singer, whatever, must be a guitar player, singer, who's going to Europe. And I don't know his name or whatever, but while he's in Europe, we're going to cover the whole country in the U.S. under his name and make double the money. And I volunteer for that. Yeah, I'll do that. And she hands me this big, huge guitar pick. Big old thing, and it's kind of shaped weird like a guitar. I remember saying, oh, it's got a weird shape to it, and nobody pays any attention to that. And they have this jukebox, and this woman lays it over on its back, and she's flipping these buttons on the bottom of the jukebox that make it louder for some reason, to beef it up, and Skinny's over there with her. He's watching her. He must be the one who told her he could flip the jukebox on his back and flip these switches. Either way, I'm off with this pick. And I remember folding it in half. It must have been made out of that clear plastic. But I've got it folded. By the time I get back from this tour all over the country pretending to be somebody else, the pick is worn out. It's a big damn pick. It's all shredded and worn out. And by the time I get through with this fake tour or whatever, I've had to fold it in half to get through the tour because it's such a flimsy piece of plexiglass like. But I still have it when I get back to this other office. I guess this is where I'm to get paid, apparently. This is where I'm to be paid for the fake pretending to be somebody else. Apparently nobody knew the difference, but the booking company or whatever they are, the record company, whatever, they make twice the money because the same guy toured Europe and the U.S. at the same time, and nobody knew the difference. It's time to pay me. So it's this real fancy office with a waterfall in it, this tall waterfall, and this blonde-headed guy, he's going to pay me. He's got a mustache, a white shirt, and everything. And his office is upstairs, apparently where that waterfall is coming from. And we go way up these flights of stairs. And we get up to the top. I see his desk and everything there. and off to the. I figure we'll sit down at the desk and I'll get my money. And we look. I look. He shows me off to the right there a little bit, about 8 or 10 feet. He's got this like fancy garden up there with all these plants and stuff going over to the waterfall. And he wants to show me the waterfall. And he leads me over there, and he's going to try to push me off the damn waterfall, and it'll kill me. It's so high. But I catch on to it within a feet or two before I get to the end. I realize this blonde-headed somebody's going to push me and kill me. They're going to keep the money from the fake tour. So I run, and there's these flights of stairs. I don't step on any of them. I jump from landing to landing. I just keep jumping over all the stairs to stay ahead of this woman who's chased me. She's blonde-headed too, and she's chasing after my ass. And I just keep jumping down to flights of stairs, each landing, till I get outside. And Skinny's running with me at this point for some reason. And I grab Skinny and I sling his ass back to them. And I keep going. That's the end of that dream.